Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the KOTLC Fanbase channel. My name is Joey, and today I'm going to be asking some more KOTLC questions. A couple days ago, I asked you guys to fill out this form, which had a bunch of KOTLC questions, such as, who do you think Sophie's biological father is? And in this video, I'm going to be going over the responses to this form and seeing what KOTLC fans think about the series. What do they like? What do they dislike? Or what do they think about different opinion questions? So if you're excited to find out what KOTLC fans think about the series, make sure to leave a like and subscribe and comment down below what was your favorite question from this form. Make sure to check out our TikTok, our Discord server, and all the links down in the description below. And without further ado, let's get into the questions. So I am really excited to go through this form. So before I reveal the answers to these questions, I'm gonna give my own response to it. So the first question is, who do you think Sophie's biological father is? And me personally, I think it's gonna be somebody that we already know, but I'm hoping that it's a new character, so we introduce some more characters to the series. I know there's a lot of characters, but I would kind of want to see a new one. So let's check the responses. 35% people said Elwyn, and I'm not surprised because I know a lot of people want it to be Elwyn, but I don't really think it is Elwyn. 19% said a new character, and 18% said Gethin. Now, if we look on here, this is all of I had an other response where you could type your own response, and there's so many. Somebody said Councillor Kenrick, Grady, I don't know, it could be anyone. So yeah, I'm just hoping that Shannon reveals something in book 9 about her father. We'll see. Next question, will Sophie get another ability? I honestly don't really know because Keefe just got his new ability where he can sort of trigger abilities or sense abilities. So it's possible that Keefe could trigger ability in Sophie. I feel like Shannon would do that. But I also want to say no, because she has 5 already and I think that's enough. Well, let's check the graph. 48% or 49% said yes. 39% said maybe, and only 11% said no. I think it's a maybe because it's not a definite yes or a definite no. So yeah, maybe. Next question was a open-ended question. What is the most dangerous thing a character has ever done? I feel like this isn't going to be very popular in the answers, but I feel like when Sophie stole or tried to go into King Dimitar's mind in Neverstein, I feel like that was so dangerous because it almost started a war between the elves and the ogres, and that was kind of just a whole fiasco they had to deal with. But let's check the answers. Keefe joining the Neverseen, Keefe joining the Neverseen, Keefe running away, Keefe screwing up the plan, Keefe joining the Neverseen. A lot of these are about Keefe. Sophie when she burned the warehouse, that's a good one actually. Sophie bottling Everblaze. Actually, that's true. That was really dangerous. I know she didn't mean to do it, but if if they just knocked over that bottle, it would have exploded the whole school. So that's pretty dangerous too. All right, next question. Which Foxfire class would you most want to take? And me personally, if I was in Foxfire, I would want to do physical education because think about it. You get to use all your telekinesis and you get to float and you get to jump really high. And I also feel ability detecting would be fun depending on the ability, because I remember Dex came back and he was freezing because they were ability detecting to see if you were frosted or something. So it kind of depends. Let's check the graph. 24% said ability detecting, 14% did say physical education, okay. 13% says elementalism. I'm gonna have to disagree with that because that's when you're trying to bottle lightning and stuff and you're gonna get struck by lightning. All right, this one was a highly requested question from the last video. Well, let's see, who is your least favorite character? I feel like people are gonna say Fitz. So let's check it out. Okay, 52% said Fitz. 18% did say Wiley. I included him there just because Shannon considers him part of the main group for some reason. Keefe is actually in 3rd place. That's surprising. Okay, I feel some people did say they misread the question and they thought it said favorite character. So I feel that's what's happening here. All right, the next question is a would you rather, and it's pretty interesting. Would you rather have 5 troublesome imps tearing your house apart, or have Bex, Lex, and Rex tearing your house apart? I feel I'd rather have Bex, Lex, and Rex tearing your house apart because I feel they're elves. They would at least have some decency not to break stuff. But imps, you never know what they'll do. And yeah, 62% did say the triplets tearing your house apart. I think Troy wanted me to include this. It said, what do you think the Great Gulan incident was? It was Keefe's greatest achievement. That's, yeah, I can see that. Something that Shannon herself doesn't know. That may be true. I can only imagine what Keefe came up with, but I assume it involved Keefe putting gluons throughout the school and them going off in sync. Okay, next question. What is the weakest slash useless ability? I feel like people are gonna say Polygot, Voice of Freighter. I feel like Polygot is kind of useful because you can talk to like trolls and dwarves, but Voice of Freighter, you're just kind of like screaming, like you can have like a high-pitched scream or something. I don't really know how that'd be useful. Okay, 30% said Descryer. I didn't even think of that. I see how Descrying is pretty weak. You know, it's not that useless, but it's pretty weak because I mean, you're just sensing somebody's potential. 23% said Voice of Freighter, 13% said Polygot. All right, next one. I'm actually pretty excited to see the answers to this. Favorite quote from KOTLC. I don't really have a memorable or favorite memorable quote. I like actually I really don't remember. Let's just look through them. You must be lost. That's a really good quote. That's like a great first sentence. I would rather be punished for making the right decision than live with the guilt of making the wrong one for the rest of my life. I think Sophie said that. That is a great quote too. Back to T-Rex up. No need to worry. Oh my gosh. Those are some good quotes. Next one, I really like this question. It's what is your favorite stuffed animal? Personally, I think Mr. Snuggles is just number one. It's a great name. And it's like a sparkly dragon. So I like that one the best personally. But I feel like Ella is gonna be very popular. 35% did say Ella. That's true. Ella's the OG stuffed animal. 28% said Mrs. Stinkbottom. I love Mrs. Stinkbottom. And 21% said Mr. Snuggles. All right, this question, favorite school? There's only two answers, Foxfire or Exilium. The answer is Foxfire for me. Like Exilium, it's cool that you get to learn skills and stuff, but you don't really have to go there just to learn skills. I feel like people are saying it just because it's like kind of like different, but I mean, Foxfire, like come on, it's Foxfire. It's the prestigious academy. 73% said Foxfire, 27% said Exilium. That's about what I expected. All right, next one. Who do you think Glimmer is? I wanted to see the answers to this because I'm interested because she's a new character. She hasn't unveiled her hood yet, and I'm really interested in what Shannon's gonna do with her. I don't know, no idea. New character, okay. Jolie, My Song, Tam's mom. Syra Endel, ooh, that's a new one. Councillor Claret. I'm seeing a lot of Tam's mom, Morella's mom, which is Syra, and Jolie. This is kind of what I'm hoping for, a random teenage girl that they're going to introduce. I feel like it's possible. Okay, next question, we have another would you rather. Would you rather go to Foxfire for a whole month or hang out with Keefe for 1 week? Now we have to think smart about this question, okay? Go to Foxfire for a whole month, so 3 weeks compared to 1 week. And get this, who's at Foxfire? Keefe. So would you rather go to Foxfire, see all the main characters, and experience all the classes, or just hang out with Keefe for a week? You know, it's an easy question. It's an easy answer for me. Oh, people did not. Okay, so 65% said hang out with Keefe. I can see that just because it has Keefe in the title. You know, people are gonna click it. But only 34% said go to Foxfire. Think about all the valuable knowledge you can learn at Foxfire because it's like a school for elves, so. Okay, next one is least favorite character, but out of like every main, secondary, side character, I included a whole bunch. So there's gonna be a whole lot of answers to this. I feel like people are not gonna like Lord Cassius, Dame Alina. 17% said Lord Cassius. 16% said Alden. Okay, I don't like Alden. 14% said Fitz, okay. Lady Gisela is 12% and Vespera is 11%. Lord Cassius, you know, he gets a lot of hate, but I feel like he can have a really good redemption arc because we learned that deep down he truly does love Keefe. So I would love to see a Cassius redemption arc. We've been talking about that a lot kind of recently. And Alden, I feel like, I don't really like him. Past like the first couple books, I don't really like him now. All right, favorite scene is the next question. I feel like I know who this is. Everything Keefe, okay. Any Keefe/Sylvanie moment, yes. When they went to Florence and got gelato, they just got to be kids for a little bit and it makes me so happy. Yeah, I really agree with that. That was a nice moment. Keefe fighting King Dimitar in Nightfall. I love that scene, it's so cool. I agree. The EL Fudges scene with Sophie and Keefe, I'm surprised I haven't seen that. That was like the first time I saw it. Too many to choose. That's the right answer. That's actually the right answer. All right, next one. Favorite Iggy color. Personally, I feel like the ice blue Iggy, you know, ice Iggy, that was a great color. Alright, let's see, 32% said ice blue, 25% said twilight. Twilight is pretty cool, I won't lie, I think it does look cool. Mermaid Iggy is great too. Okay, there's 3 questions left. Next one is, where did Keefe go? I wanted to see the consensus of where did people think he went. London, San Diego. Well, we know he went to the Forbidden Cities. New York City. Honestly, that would be kind of funny. Amy's house, somewhere in England, maybe for the guy in London. Yeah, I feel like Shannon would make him go to London because they have that random guy, Ethan Benedict Wright. They randomly just talked about him. Hey, he's in London. Like, what are they gonna do with that story? I don't really know. So I feel like he's gonna go to London so they can wrap up whoever that guy is. He's in my house right now. Wow, that's crazy. The next one is another open-ended question: is how did you get into KOTLC? I personally got into KOTLC. I was in like 5th grade, and I saw somebody else reading it. It looked like a pretty long book. It had a cool cover. I think they were reading Never Seen. And I asked them, I was like, hey, what's that book? I went to Barnes & Noble, and then I picked up the first book. I read it in like a couple of days, and I was like hooked. I went back to Barnes & Noble, and I got like the entire rest of the series. And that's how I got into it. Let's see what they say. My friends. A librarian suggested it. Good librarian. My friends, a Christmas present, kids in my class. Your YouTube channel, I haven't heard that before. I think I watched a 10 reasons to ship Sokeefe video and I thought the moments were adorable. That's actually really cool. I never thought that people would see our videos before watching the books. My friends forced me to. Looks like it's just mostly friends or family, so that is unfortunately the last question of this form. It was really fun to go through all these questions. If you have any more questions that you want me to ask, let me know. It could be like just like a would you rather. It could be a favorite this, favorite that. Let me know in the comments down below so I can make a part 3 to this video, because these are really fun to look over and really cool to see what KOTLC fans like. So that is gonna wrap up this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this Google form video. It was so fun to make and go over all these questions. So if you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And check out the links in the description. We have a new TikTok, we have a Discord server if you want to chat with KOTLC fans. We have some merchandise, we have all that good stuff in the description. And that's gonna be it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next week.